Lamborghini is one of the most lusted after brands in existence, a real jewel of the automotive industry, but despite its fame, this firm's had something of a rocky history, which we'll get to right after this. Welcome to another episode of The Short List. I'm usually Craig Cole. Now, do you love exotic vehicles? If so, it's a safe bet you're a fan of Lamborghini, an Italian builder of top-dollar supercars. It's also cash money that you're familiar with its Huracan and Aventador model ranges, but there's so much more to this company than what it offers today. Here are 10 interesting facts about Lamborghini that you maybe, possibly, potentially didn't know. And we begin at square one, or 10? Anyway, this automaker was founded in May of 1963, meaning it isn't even 60 years old yet. Ferruccio Lamborghini, the guy that started it all, wanted to build a car that rivaled Ferrari's offerings, something that people thought was a foolhardy endeavor, but he soon proved the doubters wrong. Factoid number 9, Lamborghini, the man, made a ton of money building tractors in the years after World War II. He was incredibly successful in this business, which gave him the cash to chase Enzo Ferrari. This, of course, means Lamborghini, the automaker, can trace its roots, pun intended, directly to the agricultural industry. And if you're wondering, Lamborghini-branded tractors are still available today. Now, marking their automotive debut was the 350 GTV, a concept car that was unveiled at the Turin Motor Show in November 1963. A gorgeous grand tourer, this lusty coupe paved the way for Lamborghini's first production model, the 350 GT. It may have lost a letter while making the leap from design study to saleable vehicle, but it gained the world's respect and admiration in the process. Power was provided by a 3.5-liter V12 that Lamborghini claimed was good for 320 CV, that's Italian horsepower, and roughly 315 in American figures. Now, just 120 350 GTs were built over a run of about 2 years. Okay, so our number 6 fact deals with the Miura, arguably one of the most beautiful cars ever built. With a curving hood, smooth flanks, and gorgeous proportions, it's still a stunner, but get this, it was designed in just 4 months. Lamborghini showed a prototype racing chassis at the Turin Motor Show in late 1965, and when Nuccio Bertone, scion of the Bertone design house, saw it, he knew the true potential of this mid-engine 2-seat piece of engineering. After that, the rest is history, because by the '66 Geneva Motor Show in March, they debuted the Miura. But despite its meteoric early success, Lamborghini eventually fell on hard times, filing for bankruptcy just a decade and a half after its founding. You know, the 1970s was tough on automakers, with fuel economy, safety, and other concerns coming to the fore, issues that drove this company to insolvency by '78. But this was far from the end for Lamborghini. After being rescued by a pair of Swiss brothers that made their fortune in the food industry, they continued introducing new models, including an off-roader. Did you know they made something designed for the military? It's our number 4 fact. The LM002 is a boxy SUV that looks like an Italian version of the Mercedes-Benz G-Class. It entered production in 1986. With all-wheel drive and a powerful V12, it could keep pace with supercars of the day, hitting 62 miles an hour in just 7.8 seconds.
You know, Lucy, we own the farm.
Uh-huh.
Got each other.
Uh-huh.
Still, there's something missing.
A Lamborghini Diablo.
My thoughts exactly.
Pick up a specially marked...
But by 1987, the company changed hands again, being bought by the Chrysler Corporation on April 23rd. Injecting a healthy chunk of change to develop new products, Lambo's American owners ultimately lost money on this investment, and I'm making air quotes. Lee Iacocca and Company ditched the Bull brand in January 1994, selling it to an Indonesian firm. Then, just 4 short years later, another company bought it. In 1998, Lamborghini became part of the Volkswagen Group, or rather got bought by Audi, which is owned by VW, though truth be told, I have no idea how all of that businessy stuff works. Suffice it to say, Ferdinand Piëch must have taken a shine to the brand, and we're sure glad he did. Hopefully this is the last time it gets shuffled around like some used car. Finally, we come to factoid number 1. Despite its shaky recent history, Lamborghini is thriving once again.
2016 is a very important year for Automotive Lamborghini because we celebrate the 100th anniversary of the birthday of Ferruccio Lamborghini. We dedicated a car to Ferruccio Lamborghini, the Lamborghini Centenario.
In fact, 2016 was another record breaker, with global deliveries totaling 3,457. This is the 6th consecutive year of sales growth, with the US being their largest market, accounting for roughly 1/3 of all sales. So there you go, those are 10 fun facts about Lamborghini. I hope you learned something from this list, or if nothing else, that it kept you entertained. I mean, it was a real bucket of chuckles, folks. Anyway, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you around the next bend. Hey, did you like what you saw here? If so, make sure you check out the previous shortlist that we did. It's all about the 10 best racetracks in the world. You're not going to want to miss it. Which tracks did we cover? Was Mosport included? Road America? Imola? Well, I'm not going to tell you here. You're going to have to watch it to find out for yourself. This isn't a handout. This isn't welfare. Freebies, giving people away stuff. Not on my watch.